Hey there, YouTube. Some updates here on the RC4wd D110 D110 truck. I've got some parts to put on. If you notice a trend here in some of my latest videos, I sold one of my semi-trucks and completely reinvested all my money into my crawlers. So I've got a ton of parts. See, I still got bumpers galore, scale stuff. Got a lot of videos to do. There's a bunch of tires in the background. And maybe something will happen with this. But for this video, I've got two things to do here on the front end of the D110. This is the ARB bumper from RC4wd. This is the one that I originally wanted but couldn't afford. And tell you a little story about bumpers. I bought this one. This is a Integy similar style bumper. I bought it used on eBay for I want to say like 20 bucks, 25 maybe with shipping. They're trying to sell these for 50 bucks on there. This bumper retails for $49.99, and it does come with the mount, but you need the lenses and buckets from the Mojave or the Trail Finder 2 bumper. They fit in here and you can actually use them as lights. I took these off of my Trail Finder 2 body because I have a new bumper for that truck. I am going to need some more lights, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I really like this bumper. I've really liked it for a long time. I like how the winch is kind of hidden. I like how it actually looks like an ARB bumper. Gonna mount the Fairlead on the outside. That's gonna be a pain in the butt trying to take that winch hook off. But this bumper, yeah, I was saying I got this for like 20 bucks. That's about all it's worth. And they're trying to sell them online for 50 bucks now. This bumper sells for 50. And I picked this up used, but not really. There's not a scratch on it. I bought it with this bumper and a billet mount for the Trail Finder 2. This is metal. This is not the plastic one. It's got the winch mount. It's fully welded. And the metal bumper mount, 50 bucks. And neither of the three pieces have a scratch on them. They're all perfect shape. So I couldn't pass that up. I've wanted this bumper for a while, so I grabbed it. And I figured while I was there, this is the D110 steering link guard. Help protects your steering link and your servo horn on the front end. So I'm going to go ahead and put both of those on and we get started with the light buckets. Alright, so these lights consist of three pieces. Well, two really. You got your lens, which these have a little rust on them from being on that Trail Finder, which is fine because the Land Rover's a little dirty. And the buckets and screws, and you can see inside of here there's screw mounts, which I think those screws are going to be too long. I'm going to have to find me some different ones. So you just snap the lenses in and screw the bucket around it. And you can install LEDs at this time. I'm not going to mess with it right now. Just because I'm not a big light guy, but one day. Alright, so we got the lights in. I just had to cut down the bolts, or the screws to go in there. I didn't have any shorter ones, so I just clipped the ends off a little bit so the light buckets fit in there nice and snug. And I figured now that I got the bumper off, I'd go ahead and do the skid plate. Now this just bolts in to the front bumper mount bolt, and on this side the servo mount bolt, and the same bolts also that the inner fender's attached to, so gonna have to kind of see which one's got to be on the inside. But I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out. Alright, got that on. It gave me a little bit of trouble. I put it underneath the Lexan inner fenders, and this side only having one bolt through it, it kept trying to twist and bend around, and it ended up ripping the Lexan But I just threw a washer on it and it's holding up fine. And you won't be able to see any of that. It's just kind of a pain, but oh well. But that looks pretty cool. One thing I'm not sure, I looked at the website, and of course they don't really have any instructions for accessories like this. Does the mount go under or inside the bumper? So I don't know. Guess we'll have to put the body on and see which way looks right. I'm going to go ahead and mount the base. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Well, we got a problem. It doesn't fit. That skid we just put on sticks out too far. I guess these aren't designed to work together. Well, crap. Well, back to the drawing board. Alright, so don't tell me that can't buy two things for the same truck and they not work together. That's half-ass engineering, but fixed it. I notched the skid guard down, bent it back. It now clears the mount, so it'll set flush. So now I gotta remove the winch from the old bumper. And oh, I did also have to notch the new bumper a little bit further. I didn't want to bend the whole skid plate back. It'd mess up the bends here on the corner, so I just notched it enough for the mounting bracket, and then I clearanced the bottom of the bumper out a little more so it fits right around it. Now I just got to figure out which side the mount goes on, inside or the bottom. But like I said, I got to remove the winch and the Fairlead and the hook and all that mess from the other bumper. So I'll go ahead and take care of that, and hopefully it'll be done when we get back. Alright, I've got yet another problem. I was getting ready to mount the Fairlead. I had an extra one off of an RC4 drive winch, and I have this Fairlead from RC4 drive, and none of them fit. So none of the RC4 drive parts fit the RC4 drive bumper. The mounting holes are off by probably 2.5 millimeter. 2.5, somewhere in that range. So, not sure what I'm going to do yet. I hate to start reaming out holes on the front of my brand new bumper, but alright, so the hits keep coming. Bolted the bracket on, and it needed about 5 millimeters spacing. Now it still wouldn't have cleared the skid plate, but that's still a pain in the butt. So I threw some shims in there, a little bit longer screws, and from what I can tell, the bumper goes underneath the bracket. That puts the headlights in the opening. I've seen a lot of them, even on their website, they do it like that, and I don't know, it just isn't lining up right. It's sitting kind of funny. I think it looks better on the bottom side. That centers the grill, everything's open, you can see all the lights. So that's how I'm going to mount it. It's going to be fun because these holes on the bumper are just, they're not tapped, they're not threaded. These holes are threaded, and then the holes on the winch are threaded. So once I figure out what I'm going to do with the Fairlead here, we'll start trying to sort out how to mount that winch. Alright, so I got the Fairlead on. I decided to not go with the roller one. This bumper sticks down a little lower, so I figured the less hanging out there to catch on stuff, the better. This has been a real pain in the butt. I had to remount the holes to the sides so that it fit one of the RC4 drive Fairleads that I have. Put some nuts on from the back. Now I got to see if those bolts have to be cut down to clear the winch. So I had that problem on the other bumper. Once I get the winch out, I got to take the hook off, pull the rope through, put it through the new bumper, and then we can start figuring out how to mount it, or which screws go which way and how it's going to sit. Alright guys, there it is in all of its glory. in all of its pain. Still gotta figure out what to do. The winch isn't hooked up, so I can't pull the winch cable back in. So I just kind of wrapped it around for now to keep it from hanging. It's a different look. It sits lower. It kind of makes the front end look more open somehow. Got a big scratch on it from a drill, trying to drill out those holes, but that'll be alright. It'll be all scratched up before long anyway. But let me know what y'all think. I think it looks pretty good. I like how the winch is tucked in nice and low. It's a very different look. Sits pretty straight. All the headlights are exposed. I like it. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more to come. And please like, subscribe, and share. We'll have more updates coming up pretty soon.